How's it going, everyone? Virtually Chris here. In the last WowGo 2S video, I did the unboxing as well as gave some first impressions of the overall feel of the board, and today we're going to go into the tests. We're going to go into the top speed, we're going to go into range, and we're going to do a hill climb test, followed by my final conclusions of the board. Now's the time to test out the top speed of the WowGo 2S. It has a claimed top speed of 23.6 miles an hour. Let's go check if that's true or not. Alright, so we're back from testing out the WowGo 2S. It went 22 miles an hour for a top speed for a brief second there. So I'd say the top speed in real world use is around 22 miles an hour. Although this road is semi-rough, you could maybe get more, especially if you're going downhill, obviously. But overall, pretty close to what was stated on the website. Alright, we're out here at the Burlington bike path and we're going to do a range test of the WowGo 2S. This is one of the nicest days that it has been in quite a while. It snowed the past like 2 weeks for no reason. So it's finally becoming springtime, so that's real good. Let's go ahead and jump on the board. Alright, so I'm about halfway done the range test. According to the remote, we have half battery left, and we have done 5.5 miles so far, which is pretty darn decent. I've just been riding up and down this bike path, up and down some roads. It's been really fun. There really isn't any voltage sag. I mean, there hasn't really been any since the WowGo 2 anyway, but I just wanted to make that of a note as well. Overall, I'm loving this board so much. It's really smooth, like going over cracks and stuff is really great, and just the coasting of it is so nice. Being able to coast down hills and stuff, like not even holding anything. I'm picking up speed, and I mean, yeah, like I'm on barely a hill here, just coasting, and the coasting is really nice. So I'll keep you all updated, and let's see how far this WowGo 2S can go. We've went 9.1 miles and we're down to 1 on the remote, 1 out of 4. So we have a quarter battery left. Let's see how long we can make the WowGo 2S last. It's starting to get a little bit slower on hills, a little bit slower in terms of the top speed as well, but nothing compared to what it used to be with the older Meepos and the older WowGos. The voltage sag isn't too bad. You know, once you start gaining up speed, you actually do continue to go faster. So overall, I'm pretty impressed with the battery so far. Let's see what we get for the final result. I think the board is almost dead. I'm going full throttle. We're going maybe 5 miles an hour. Yeah, definitely almost dead. It's so dead. It is so dead. Alright, so the results are in, and the WowGo 2S went 11.5 miles on a charge, which I think is super good, considering the website said that there's a range of 10 to 12 miles on this particular Samsung model right here. So honestly, really accurate with the website, actually better than I thought it would ever be. Usually the websites have kind of like the best case scenario on the slowest mode, but I was going pretty darn fast. I had an average speed of around 12 miles an hour this whole time. It's really hard with all these people around to go top speed the whole time, but honestly, I am super impressed with this. WowGo 2S range gets a thumbs up from me. Now it's time for the hill climb test with the WowGo 2S. This is the steepest hill I could find. I'll put how steep it is on screen now, but as you can see, this is flat. So yeah, very steep hill. Let's go ahead and see how the WowGo 2S does on the hill. I was really impressed. I was flooring it during this test, and the board did slow down a little bit up on the hill, but then it did start gaining up some speed towards the end, so it did really well. It never felt like it was going to stop or anything like that, so really great job. Alright, so it's conclusion time. You can get the WowGo 2S today for $420 with free shipping, which is, I think, an amazing deal. Like, this ESC, this speed controller, I talked a lot about this in the first video of this WowGo 2S series, but man, that is one of the best controllers I've ever felt, as well as the best throttle curve. It's really on par with the Raptor 2 or with anything that uses the Vesks, which is really, really awesome. And the battery was really good. I was really impressed by the range. The board went up the hill just fine, up the 16-degree hill, and the top speed was 22 miles an hour, which is on par with all the previous WowGo boards. Another thing to mention is the bearings and the bushings. Now the bearings I didn't really notice in riding too much, other than the fact that the board really did roll very nicely, but it ended up showing itself in the range, where it was definitely better than it would have been without those bearings. Another thing is the bushings, which are super nice. Honestly, these are the best bushings I've used on an electric skateboard to date. I get the least amount of speed wobbles on this board, even less than the Raptor 2, which is really, really awesome. So overall, like, if your budget is under $500, there's no other board I would get than this. It is by far a better board than all the other ones in this price category. So thank you so much, Jason, for sending me this board to review. I really appreciate it, and man, what a freaking nice board. I ride this more than the Raptor 2, so I think this board is amazing. No one's paying me to say that. Definitely my favorite budget board by far. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye! Just had random people ask to make love to me and to kiss me, so good thing I was on an electric skateboard because I buzzed out of there real quick. Oh my goodness.